Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Going On Daily Live. I am your host, Becky. I am here with my arch nemesis, Kenny Schofield. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Just kidding. We're not nemesis. We're best friends. Goats.
Yes.
Gangster and goat. That's what we are. Right?
That's what we do.
That's right.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
So this episode is called Kenny versus Becky. Oh, no, Becky versus Kenny. My bad. My name goes first, obviously. But you know what I think it's gonna be? I think it's just because it's alphabetical. So, Hugo's here.
All right.
Hugo. It's actually gonna be a nice show. I was informed that I don't do anything doom and gloom today, so I don't think I picked doom and gloom topics. I think they're, for the most part, fairly uplifting. How about yours?
Mine's are good. Mine's pretty good. Mine's are...
Okay, well, like nothing could top the International Delight story, so I can't wait. I'm very excited. I'm just thinking about it. It was like one of our first times doing a show together, and you're like, my topic's not very good today. So International Delight Creamer got a new flavor.
Yeah, right?
And I'm like, is there more to the story? Nope. That's it.
Nope.
All right. Well, cool. Cool story, bro. So yeah, hopefully they're better than that. Am I really loud today? It sounds really loud in my ear, but maybe it's just me. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Well, let's get to the formal details here. Where you can find us. You can watch us live on a few different platforms. First of all, you can watch us on Facebook. That's where I like to watch. Oh, okay, Ron. Okay, no, there we go. I'm like, Ron wants to do YouTube first. No, Facebook. Okay. RI Broadcasting, or simply type in Rhode Island Broadcasting into the search bar. You can support the show with stars. Give us a follow. Watch us with 10,000 other people on Facebook. You can also watch us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You can subscribe to the show there. Also watch it live. And of course, Twitch. You can watch over there at RI_broadcasting. And I doubt we made graphics yet for Twitch. Did we forget again to make the Twitch graphics? Okay. Either way, RI_broadcasting, and you can support the show with bits. Oh, Ron. Dang it. Yes. That's okay. Finally, give us a little follow, a little commitment, a payment commitment over on Patreon at RI Broadcasting. You can get yourself some merch, a mug, stickers. I think we have pens. And I think, you know what we need to do? I keep saying that we need to do this and then we don't do it. We need like an outtakes kind of thing, or like conversations that are actually not censored, because our show is fairly PG for the maybe PG-13.
Yeah.
We should have some more like rated R content. Like true feelings. You want to hear my true feelings about?
Okay. All right.
Anyways, join us over there. Maybe one day you'll hear me ranting. Okay, so let's get into it here. Let's see what we got here. Local news. That's you.
Hey, that's me. Oftentimes I do local news, so I want everyone that's in the chat to, hey, shout out your city, your town, and I'll try to find some local news. So, this young man from Providence is named Rich Garcia Garsono, Gaccione, Italian. He remembers growing up in a single parent's home.
Are we good today? Let's take a breather. Okay,
okay, all right. He remembers growing up in a single parent's home, paying the bills, just getting by. That is why he's offering food for those who are in need. In Providence, Vegan Deli on Hope Street, no charge, no questions asked. The meal has been supplied by the generosity of supporters.
Oh, wow.
So, if you're hungry, you need a meal, stop by Hope Street in Providence, and then no questions asked. Just say, hey, I'm hungry.
Vegan Deli?
Yes. Providence Vegan Deli.
So these homeless people are hungry and want zero protein. If you want to be sustained for zero time, head over there and get your free lettuce sandwich.
Yeah, right. Lettuce tomato sandwich. There you go.
You know what? I actually like vegan food. However, I'm a meat eater, so like I need that meat to, feel satisfied. But maybe some
Me
people
too.
don't. Beggars can't be choosers. Am I right?
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, but hey, he's giving back to the community, and if you're hungry,
Totally. A meal's a meal. Ron says they
yeah,
can't sell the food.
meals are
Actually,
meals.
vegan food is very popular, especially in these like very liberal cities. Like
Yes.
here, Edmonton, even though Alberta is not a liberal province, Edmonton is very liberal city. And yeah, a lot of vegan places. And some of the food is actually fantastic. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But hungry again in 5 minutes. It's like Chinese food. I
Yeah,
just stuffed
exactly.
myself
And
full and now I'm hungry. Why? Yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So he gives away bread and leftover foods to local pantries
Love that.
that are in need. So yeah.
Love that.
Shout out
Amazing.
to
We have a
Rich.
few of those here. One's called Community Pantry. A bunch of
Mhm.
churches will do like a big meal for homeless people. You know that we can't call them homeless people here?
Yeah.
I got told off last night. They're not homeless. They're unsheltered here in
Oh,
in,
okay.
in the pandering north.
Okay, unsheltered. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like un as in less and shelter as in home. Like so the same word,
Mm,
the same meaning.
mm,
Okay.
mm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
unsheltered.
Unsheltered.
Our
Okay.
unsheltered friends, that's what people say.
Oh, unsheltered friends. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not homeless people.
Okay.
Unsheltered
All right.
friends. I know.
Okay. Sheltered challenge, Ron. It's crazy. Sheltered challenged. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Anyways, go on. Local news.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's it for local news. Yeah, that's it for local news.
okay.
Providence
Well, I
Vegan
wish
Deli.
I wish I had some local news. Okay, I have one kind of Canadian. It has nothing to do with me, Alberta. But did you see that flight in Toronto flipped over? That airplane?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes.
My kid is flying to that same airport in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. She's 14. She's flying alone. Cool.
Oh.
I know, scary, right?
Ooh.
I don't even know what happened. I've been too busy the last couple days to look into it, but it looked pretty wild. I saw a video of it flipping. Just icy,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah. Thank God nobody was hurt. 67
Yeah.
passengers.
Well,
15
some were
were.
hurt, but no one dead.
Yeah. Yeah. 15 injured. Yeah. 15
Yeah, but
injured.
some
Yeah. Nobody
critical,
dead
but
yet.
nothing like
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty icy here, that's for sure. So
Ooh.
we think like the runways would be heated for no ice. They must know having every winter ever that it gets pretty icy. So I don't know what's happening. A girlfriend of mine is stuck in Toronto. She can't get home. I don't know if they've closed it down, if it's just been too cold, but her flight's been delayed for 2 days so far.
Wow, that's
Wild, eh?
crazy.
I
That's
know.
crazy. That is crazy.
Pilot was trying out for the Maple Leafs. Okay.
Okay.
My husband actually sent me a funny video yesterday. This is like a too soon kind of moment, but it was like new ad for Delta, and then it was like going through all the people like I work here, I work here, and then it has a pilot and he's upside down and he's like I work here, and it's like the Delta
Oh
logo
man.
upside down.
Wow.
Is it terrible? I love the too soon moments. Hugo says the airport people lied, said it was not windy and ground was good. Well, yeah, they were wrong for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
It's crazy how many airplane crashes there's been lately. Have you noticed this?
Yeah.
What's
That's
happening?
I don't know.
What's happening? And then you know what they're gonna say? It's the new
Mhm.
administration. Even
It's
in
a new
even in Canada,
administration.
it affects
Yeah.
everyone.
Affect everyone. Blame it on the old people that used to be in the office.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Old white guys.
Oh
That's the
my
reason.
gosh. That's
The
the reason.
administration is doing this. Elon Musk. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Oh, I
Right.
don't know. Speaking of controversy, let's talk a controversial new sitcom. Now,
Ooh,
the internet's a
okay.
funny place because, like, you never really know what you're reading, if it's accurate or if it's not accurate. I came across this and I thought, well, I won't tell you what my thoughts are on it, as a way to keep centrist on this show. There's a new sitcom that's been announced. It is featuring Roseanne Barr and Michael Richards from Seinfeld. They are taking a stand against woke culture in said sitcom.
Oh.
Interesting, right? So it's going
Mhm.
to spark, I think, applause from a lot of people and controversy from a lot of people. I think maybe more applause. I think more people are more on the side of anti woke than they are woke. I think the woke is just louder. That's my opinion.
Mm.
Uh, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The project hasn't been titled yet, but it
Mhm.
has been greenlit by a major streaming service, and it will tackle modern social issues with unapologetic and provocative comedic lens, which no
Mhm.
surprise. If you recall, Roseanne Barr was fired in 2018 from the reboot of Roseanne, literally
Yep.
named after her,
Mhm.
uh, because of a tweet she made. Now, was the tweet right? No, it wasn't.
No,
The way
no.
that maybe she meant it differently, I don't know. Um, I also think like free speech should be a thing, so you shouldn't be I don't know. I don't think you should lose your job over a tweet, but anyway,
Yeah,
what do I know?
yeah. Kind
Um, we also know that in 2006, Michael Richards was in big trouble for a racist comment he made at a comedy club while doing stand-up.
Yep. He said
2006 wasn't having it.
he said the N-word. Mhm. Yep.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, he said the N-word. Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
but it's so weird now because like there's a lot of people I see saying it online.
Mm. True story.
Like whether they're mouthing, like mouthing lyrics is such a big thing for all these like pretty people online. I don't understand it. It's like such
Mhm.
a senseless thing to do. But it's always mouthing that. And I'm like, you're literally still saying it. Like all you're doing is just like quoting a song, but like you're literally still saying it. So I don't understand like how that's okay. But anyway, so both Roseanne Barr and Michael Richards were critics of cancel culture. They are critics of cancel culture. And the sitcom is expected to push major boundaries in ways that will likely generate debate. What are your thoughts?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on
Mm.
that?
No, no, and no.
Okay, all right.
This is gonna be interesting,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a car crash waiting to happen. Okay, all right.
Right.
It's a car crash waiting to happen.
It'll
Right?
get one season and that's it. Like, I doubt
Yeah.
it'll go any further than that for
No,
sure.
no.
Just because whatever streaming service has greenlit this oh, sorry, my phone keeps falling. Whichever streaming service has greenlit this, obviously still wants viewers. But who knows? Like I said, I think people who are anti-woke, I think there's a lot more of them. They just don't speak up because they'll literally get canceled for speaking up.
Yeah,
So
true story. Yep,
we
yep.
will see. I guess they'll see by the numbers of streams and people signing up and things like that. Guess they'll decide accordingly. Now, I my hopes is that it's not a racist thing.
Yeah, me too.
I would
Me too.
imagine they've learned their lesson on that.
I hope
You
I hope
sound
so.
very like
I
when I say
I
it.
I don't know about Roseanne Barr. I don't know about Roseanne, but
The thing about Roseanne, she's rough for sure. This girl is rough around the edges. I will give her that.
mhm, mhm.
Um, but like I also appreciate that she's not afraid to stand up against cancel culture and woke media and stuff. And like she's come out many times speaking against the far left because it's not fair that everyone in Hollywood has to follow the exact same ideology. It's like you have to be completely democratic to be in Hollywood, otherwise you have no career. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that she is outspoken like that. She's a little rough though. She's a little crusty around the edges.
She
She has a rap song recently. Have you heard that?
I haven't heard that. She has a rap song.
Yeah. The woman's like 100 years old. It came out recently. I didn't watch it because I thought this was
She
gonna be really stupid.
she can barely sing the Star Spangled Banner. Why she had a rap?
I loved that Star Spangled Banner. It was so bad.
Oh, I was like, why the hell would they pick her? What in the hell?
Right. It's
I was
funny. I
like, what in
remember
the
being
world?
I remember being young and Roseanne was on and not knowing the difference between like social class or anything back then. But I remember thinking like, man, this show sucks. Like, man, why are they so poor? Like I was just a kid. I remember thinking this is some trailer park show is what but like as I got older, I actually thought it was pretty funny. So
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm torn. Yes,
Oh,
Hugo, Tom McDonald and Roseanne. Tom McDonald is Canadian. Woot woot. They like to speak out. I like people who speak out because it's a time right now where you can't speak out. You literally
right?
can't have an opinion. If your
Nope,
opinion is
can't.
anything right leaning, you're demonized for it. And like
Yep.
whatever I feel, like however my opinions fall, whatever. But it's like, I don't know, if you have any sort of platform and you try to speak anything moderately conservative, you're canceled. Like that's not right.
It's
It's
not
like
right at all.
the opposite of what people are going after with that side, with the left side. They want acceptance and love and tolerance and all the things, except
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
I don't know, it's very frustrating as an outsider watching your country
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
country
Yeah. Yeah.
divide itself constantly. I mean, don't get
And
me wrong, Canada is also
yeah.
divided, but
Yeah. Hey, it's a mess over here. Just a mess over here. It's a
so
mess.
like tell me how it works. Is it like majority of the perimeter is left leaning and then the center is right leaning minus that bottom south?
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
Hmm.
That's basically what it is. It's basically what it is. But
Blue on the
just
outside, red on the inside, leaning to the bottom right. Okay.
yep. Yep. That's what it is.
Interesting.
What it is.
Interesting. Ronnie says Tom Arnold. Was he outspoken as well? I don't remember. I wonder why him and Roseanne didn't
Oh,
work out.
because Tom was funny. Tom was fun. Tom is funny. Tom is funny.
I also
He
remember
called.
thinking that was a weird couple as a kid. Again, not knowing anything
Yeah.
about anything.
Yeah.
I guess I thought Tom Arnold was like a hot old guy, and I thought Roseanne was like a hot mess. But
Right.
I actually think Roseanne's really pretty now. Like she looks a heck of a lot better than she did on her show. No, that's his name, not McDonald. Well, they're both though. Tom McDonald makes music and he is very, very outspoken against all the things. So maybe Ron doesn't know who Tom McDonald is. Anyway,
Who's Tom?
let's see what the concept is of this show. Okay. The show will center around two aging comedians, loosely based on Roseanne Barr and Michael Richards themselves, obviously, who struggle to adapt to a rapidly changing world. It
Hmm.
follows their attempt to revive their careers while confronting the younger, more politically correct, politically conscious generation of comics and entertainment executives. Now, producers have described the show as a mix between a classic sitcom humor and edgy social commentary, aiming to bring back the no holds barred comedy style of the 80s and 90s. I feel like the 90s was pretty PC by then. 80s
Yeah.
for sure was unhinged.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
okay, I have a question. What are your thoughts on comedy? Because a lot of comedians get canceled, and yet it's comedy. It should be just viewed as that, you know? What
Yeah.
are your thoughts?
Who? Who getting canceled?
Anyone, any comedian, if they say the things,
Oh, you know what? Comedy is comedy. Comedy is supposed to be on edge. It's supposed to make
yeah,
you laugh. You know what I'm saying? Look at Dave
yes,
Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's he's
exactly.
hilarious.
Chappelle Show, my
Hilarious. I
favorite.
missed the Chappelle show. The Chappelle show was great. The Chappelle show, nothing was wrong with the Chappelle show. Chappelle show told the truth. It was great and it was funny.
Hilarious.
You
And
know,
his
if you're,
stand-up
it's hilarious. It's great.
before he disappeared and then came, I
Yeah,
mean, his
right.
comedy is still hilarious since he came back, but before he did, he had
Hmm.
this one called For What It's Worth.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, he talked a lot about, like, that race thing, about, like, things
Yep.
to look at, with Black people, right? Like, it was like, "Have
Yep.
you ever watched those Sunny D commercials? Oh, we got orange juice, we got Sunny D, we got that purple stuff." And he's like, "Look at the Black kid. I want that purple stuff." Like,
Yeah, right. You're right. Go with that
I
purpose. Yep.
remember that from, like, I was a
Yes.
kid, like,
Yes.
17 watching that. So funny.
Yes. Yes. It
So,
was
so funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, Dave
Hilarious.
Chappelle is funny, and I think yeah, you're right, comedy is comedy. It's all in good fun. They make
Yep.
fun of everyone equally, like, no
Yeah.
specific class or race or gender or whatever should be offended by it, because everyone is being attacked equally,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
Do you
If you can't
know who if you know what? Sorry?
if you can't laugh at if you can't laugh at these times, you shouldn't be. I don't know if you can't laugh at these times because you need laughter these times. These times you need laughter,
Mhm.
something to ease
100%.
ease the ease the population. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, but some people think that it's perpetuating the problem.
perpetuation of the problem.
Perpetuating division, racism, homophobia, whatever, transphobia.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know who Ben Bankus is?
Ben Bankus? No, I do not. Who's Ben
Okay, so he's a
Bankus?
Canadian guy, very
Mhm.
political in his comedy, but very crude and like rips everyone. He moved within the last year or two down to Texas, so he is now living down there as everyone in Canada dreams to do.
Mm.
But we just saw him in show about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he's
Mm.
crude. He is
Mm.
crude, and he does say very racist things, but again, it's like all in good
Mhm.
fun. Like I don't actually think he's a racist person, but I don't know. We'll see if he gets canceled. I think Texas is the place to be though for sure. As like
Exactly. Exactly.
he's an
I'm gonna have to look him up.
outspoken political. I'll send you some stuff. He's actually really funny. But
All
again,
right.
for me, like I don't get offended by much. Like yeah, they make fun of things like
Me too.
abortion. I don't love abortion jokes.
Yeah.
They make fun of God, Christianity, like every comic does. I don't
Yeah.
love those, but like I'm not canceling someone. They have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
They can go and say whatever they want because you take it and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the show here. Hollywood's reaction. Okay, so the announcement has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, obviously. Supporters praising the move as a necessary pushback against what has been restrictive cultural norms. While detractors argue that Roseanne Barr and Michael Richards are using the sitcom as a platform to justify past behavior. I don't know. Like, to me, I think people make mistakes and then they move on,
Yeah.
like we've all said something we're not proud of, right?
Yeah.
I've said a lot
Yeah.
of stuff I'm not proud of.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
only difference is I'm a nobody. So like when I say it, nobody's like mad.
Exactly.
I don't
Nobody's
lose my
listening.
job over it, right? Like
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
say
Yeah.
something
Right.
stupid and
Right.
so we'll see. It says media critics suggest that the show could fill the gap in the current entertainment landscape. Interesting, where many classic comedians have expressed frustration over what they feel as an overly sensitive audience. Yes, this is what I hear like when I watch interviews of lots of comedians. It's like I'm scared to do the bits because I'm scared of getting canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Ron saying George Carlin, Richard Pryor, yeah, they were pretty crude, were they not?
Yeah, they were.
Well,
Yes, they
Carlin
were.
definitely said it as he was.
Mm-hmm.
Joan Rivers
Yeah.
said it. Bill Burr, love him.
Well,
Like
yeah,
they
he's
say
funny.
some
He's a
stuff.
funny guy.
Yeah, we saw him 2 years ago. He's hilarious.
Nice.
So anyways, others are worried that the show could further inflame cultural tensions, like I was saying, or alienate viewers who prefer a more inclusive and progressive storytelling. Well, like this is what I don't understand. Like, don't watch the show. Don't watch it. If you like something more inclusive, if you like, Barney and Friends, like go watch that. You don't need to
Mm-hmm.
watch a show about Roseanne Barr and Cosmo Kramer. Like,
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm interested. I am excited to watch it just simply because I like things that go against societal norms. I don't
Hey,
like I don't like pandering. I like to just say it as it is. So I'm
mm,
excited for it. We'll see what happens. It could be awful. It probably will be awful.
probably, but
Like
I'll
there's a
probably
solid
watch it.
chance it's gonna be terrible, but I'll watch it.
I watched the first episode, see what I think.
Yeah, and then we'll have a
Yeah.
chat about it on here. It'll probably be
Yes.
hotly
Yes.
debated.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Huff voters. Is this like David Hasselhoff? The
David
Huff?
Hasselhoff.
Oh, Hall of
Oh,
Fame. It just says Huff
yeah.
voters.
Hoff.
Okay, Hall of Fame. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
No one prefaced me here. Okay, all I see is Huff voters.
The Music Hall of Fame is right around the corner, and the fans have voted, Becky.
Okay, awesome.
The fans have voted, and I'm going to give you the ranking, and I want you to tell me what you think.
Okay.
Some of the bands you know, some of the bands you don't know, but we
Mhm.
shall see. Okay, all right. So rounding up number one is a band called Fish, and 101,000 votes.
Oh, interesting. I know the name of Fish. I don't know the band.
Yeah, me either. Me neither.
Is it heavier
I think so. I
or
think it is heavier.
like skid music?
I think it's like a heavy metal.
Oh, I definitely would not know it.
Yeah,
My
heavy
husband
metal.
knows it. I've heard him talk about it, but we don't like the same music.
Mm. Billy Idol will be number 2. Is number 2 with
Okay.
58,000 votes. Soundgarden number 3,
Oh, Soundgarden,
fif-
interesting.
57,000 votes. Cyndi Lauper with B4. I'm
Mhm.
surprised Cyndi Lauper's for 50,000 votes. Bad Company,
Oh, I love Bad
47,
Company. Love Bad
47,000
Company.
votes. Joe Cocker, 47,000 votes.
Mhm.
Chubby Checker, 42,000
Mhm.
votes. Black Crows,
Hmm.
39,000 votes. I thought they'd be up a
Do
little
you think?
higher. Yeah,
Interesting.
Black Crows. Mariah Carey, I can't believe this.
I can't believe she's
36,
not already in the Hall of Fame.
thank
It's
you.
Mariah Carey.
36,000 votes. That's all she got?
Yeah, that's surprising to me. That's
That's
very
all she got?
surprising.
That's all she got at number 9. Number 10, Outcast, 35,000.
Oh, I like
Number
Okay.
11, me too. Number 11, Oasis, 32,000.
Oasis.
Some band called Joy Division / New Order.
That
13
sounds
is
like a
White.
90s grunge kind of thing.
Yeah. 13 is White Stripes.
Mhm.
And number 14 is Mana, which is a Mexican rock and roll band.
Manna. Interesting,
Yeah.
like from the Bible. Manna.
Yeah. Mana.
Okay, interesting. And so this is like a People's Choice Award,
Yep.
or is
Yep.
this just people nominate on who they think should go into the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. The fans voted. And that is the list
Interesting.
that's going to into the Hall of Fame. So 14 are going into the Hall of Fame, and these are the order.
Oh, they're all
So Fish.
going.
So Fish is number 1. Mariah is number 9. I'm so shocked. Mariah
I'm
is number
shocked.
9.
Mariah should have been number 1. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I think Mariah is a hot mess in her own right,
Yeah.
but her
Yeah.
music is great. She's
She's great.
freaking talented. I just think that she's a little cuckoo.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
But yeah, like her music is so good. This woman is insanely talented.
Right? I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what the viewers are doing. The fans are doing. I don't know.
Ron says he senses a Ron's tip.
No.
I don't want to ever hear those words again.
Okay. All right.
Ron's tip 5.
I don't know nothing
No,
about
thank you.
nothing. But yeah, I would have voted for Mariah. I would have voted for
Yeah,
Mariah.
100%.
Yeah.
Fish,
Yeah, me
that one
too.
is surprising, and like by a landslide, like double
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah. I was surprised.
Interesting.
I was like, wait, what? Yeah, Music Hall of Fame.
Maybe they're like having a great comeback or something. Like I don't. And like, how is Chubby Checker not already in that?
Yeah. Thank you, right? He should have been way back in the day. He should have been way.
That's confusing. Hugo says after
way-
Fantasy Mariah went downhill. I don't know. I think she had some good stuff. I liked her 2008-ish kind of era. I found that really good. I think she went downhill after she married Nick Cannon and had his 72nd and 73rd child.
Ooh, okay.
I think
Okay.
that's when she went downhill. I don't know. I just feel like Mariah takes herself way too seriously. That's what bugs me about her.
Yeah. She's crazy. After being on the New Year's like 2-3 years ago, she was on New Year's show.
Oh,
And
okay.
she forgot the lyrics to her song.
Stop it. Really?
Yeah. And then she
own
was just like
song.
she was just like dancing. I'm just gonna dance. Yeah.
Dang.
Twerk,
Well, I
twerk.
mean, like, look, we're human. This is the thing. We put these people up on a pedestal. Like, yeah, it's her
Yeah.
song. No, she didn't write it, but she's been performing it for 20 years. Yeah, she should know it.
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah.
I forget all the things. I forget my kids' names, like, all the time. So, you know, Maya's just a human being. She's famous, but she's just a human being. And human beings forget stuff. And the pressure of just being up there in front of millions of people, terrifying.
Oh, so Ron said he would put Billy Idol first, Bad Company second, third Mariah, fourth Chubby Checker, and 5 Joe Cocker. Okay.
I don't like Billy Idol.
Mm.
I just, I don't know. Like, he's okay. I don't find his music that good.
So it's not a Good day for a white wedding? No,
It's not a good day for a white
day for
wedding.
a white wedding.
I do like Bad Company though. Bad Company. It's like my favorite. One of my favorite songs.
I like Bad Company too.
So
Joe
good.
Cocker. Yeah.
So if I recall, I think Ron and I did a show on Music Hall of Fame, I don't know, a few months ago. Was there an award show about it a few months ago? And it was like Cher being put in it. Yeah, Ron says, yeah. Okay. I seem to recall that was happening January. Oh, yeah, that wasn't that long ago at all.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing though? Is that the Hall of Fame? Hoff?
No,
for short?
I think that was
Oh, he says
no, it was
yes.
not, no, it wasn't the Hall of Fame. It was what's that? Kennedy Honors, probably. I don't know.
Well, I seem to recall something to do with Cher, and then I was actually shocked that it took 60 years into her career for Cher to be a part of that also. It's weird.
Right.
Huff, oh, these are the new batch. I don't know. I don't really understand, but good for these people. They've all had, incredible careers, obviously to be recognized by this association. So good for them. All right, let's go to a story that people will really like. Really, really like. I really liked it. Okay.
Right.
This is about parrots. A story about parrots. Oh, I like that graphic, Ron. That's cute. Funny birds. Okay, now this is not a new story. This happened last June. It's new to me, though, so now it means it's new to you guys. There's a zoo in England that was forced to remove 5 parrots from public view because they were swearing at the visitors.
Oh.
It says the parrots can pick up a lot of language, as we know. It's one of the reasons why they are such incredible animals, incredible pets, and just incredible overall. Sometimes they like to pick up words and phrases that backfire. A parrot sanctuary in England recently, and not recently, so back in June, dealt with a situation where 5 African gray parrots, I guess I should have picked the right graphics, sorry guys, developed some colorful language. Birds were living at the Lincolnshire Wildlife Center in England, like I said, and they kept encouraging each other to swear openly in front of visitors. It got so bad that the zoo was forced to remove them from the public eye, which is crazy because swearing is pretty lax in England. Like they drop a C-bomb like it's nothing in England because it's not offensive to them. I know, it's so strange. According to AP News, the zoo's chief executive, Steve Nichols, said, "We are quite used to parrots swearing, but we've never had 5 at the same time. Most parrots clam up outside, but for some reason, these 5 relish it." That's so funny. I want to see a video of them doing this.
Me too.
This executive also told BBC News that guests' reactions to the swearing parrots actually encourages their behavior. So it's like a kid. When you laugh at something stupid that they do, they're going to continue to do that constantly because it's positive reinforcement. He said they swear to trigger reaction or response, which they get when people laugh or are acting shocked. That's funny. That's a smart bird. If he sees someone be like, "Oh my God." And then it's like, beep, 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 beep. So funny. So the birds in question's name were Billy, Eric, Tyson, Jade, and Elsie. They were split into 2 different colonies away from public ears. The hopes is that these birds will pick up more appropriate vocabulary so that with many parrots around, there's, a chance that they'll pick up whoever they're mixed with. So it went 2 of them in one place, 3 of them in another with other kinder birds, church birds that don't swear. It could backfire. It could make it so that they teach the others the bad language and then they end up with they end up with 250 swearing birds.
Yes, that'd be hilarious.
They don't know what they'll do if all 250 birds are swearing. But hopefully the birds tone it down a bit so they can be reintroduced to the public. I need to follow up on this story since it has been 8
Yo,
months. There is a chance that we've got Lincolnshire Zoo is full of swearing birds, and then they're just gonna change their shtick. They're not just a bird sanctuary; they're where all the birds cuss.
oh man,
Hilarious,
that'd be
hilarious.
hilarious. Oh,
Ron says it must have been uptight Americans complaining. I don't think so. I think Americans love swear words, don't they? Maybe not. America's pretty uptight about some things, unless
yeah,
it's women rapping, then we're allowed to just say whatever we want. Hilarious. I love a good animal story.
me too.
I love it.
Me
So
too.
good. So good. Okay,
Wow. So
what
first
time is it? Man, we're blowing through this here.
So first they had cats and now birds. Okay, all right.
Cats?
Yeah, too many
Who had
cats.
where? Oh, in
Scotland Yard.
Scotland.
Yes,
Right.
Scotland Yard.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was listening to that episode and they're saying that what did you say? Like 60 million or 600 million birds a year are being killed by
Yeah,
cats? What? Like, okay,
yeah, yeah.
who's counting, first of all?
Yeah, exactly, right?
That seems like an
Out.
exaggeration.
Yeah, exaggeration. Well, they said
Scotland's not
cats.
that big.
They said birds and other animals, but who's the other animals? Who's
I don't know, like lizards and mice, I guess. Like, is anyone mad that the mice population is decreasing? Probably not. If
probably
you
not.
lost 600 million or 60 million or 6 million or whatever, however many millions of birds it was, would your ecosystem not be affected by this greatly? Like, I think it'd be more of national news than or international news than just, well, Scotland.
Right?
Scotland's not letting cats outside again.
They're putting them on a leash. Wait, what?
They're putting on a leash. Okay, so I had this neighbor when I was growing up, Kim, single woman, obviously, with cat. I think just one cat, but it was this beautiful Siamese cat. Anyway, his name was Norman, and he just hung out front on a leash and a harness. She would just put him on a peg, and he would just sit out front. She had a backyard, a huge backyard. I don't know why he didn't go back there. Nope, Norman was always out front on the leash.
Good old Norman's chilling.
Good old Norman, the Siamese cat with Kim, his single mom. Strange, right? Cats hate leashes. Cats hate leashes. You can't do it. You can't put a cat on a leash.
I know they do.
And also, like, who's walking them? Ever tried to walk a cat on a leash? Does not work. Absolutely not.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That'd be funny.
It would be funny. I had a roommate, my good friend. This was years ago. She thought she would take her cat for a walk, Betty, and it didn't work well. She ended up dragging this cat around the block. But when she got home, she realized that the paws were all like ripped up from dragging it. So she didn't do that again. She didn't take that cat out again. It's actually a really sad story. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's just change the topic here.
Yeah.
This is fun. So you call yourself a Canadian. Oh, this is
yeah. Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm excited.
This is the time I expose you, Becky,
For being Canadian. Perfect. I will have no part of it.
for what you really are, an American posing as a Canadian.
Yes.
Posing as a Canadian. We're gonna play a little Jeopardy.
I'm an American in a politically correct body.
We're gonna play a little Jeopardy. Okay.
I'm excited. Yay. Love games.
I'm gonna give you 5 questions. Okay. All right. And they all have, a Canadian fact. Okay.
Oh
right.
gosh. Oh no.
And we'll see how many.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see how many you get.
Okay. I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Number 5. Okay. These are not easy. Okay. These are hard. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Number 5. Popular Canadian dish that oriented in Quebec.
Poutine. So good.
I knew you would say.
Poutine. Have you ever had it?
Right. Oh,
you're close enough to Canada. You must have had poutine.
I heard. I've had it. See, I've had it the American style, but not the
no, that's just style, cheese on fries. That's just cheese fries.
That's different. Cheese fries. Yeah, that's different.
For those of you who do not know what poutine is, French fries, cheese curds. It's not
Oh
the
yeah.
same when you do it with shredded cheese or chunks of cheese.
No. No.
Poutine has cheese curds and then gravy, hot gravy. And I'm not talking like southern gravy, chunky white gravy, like nothing like that, just like smooth gravy. And then the cheese melts and then you eat this fry. It's the fattest piece of garbage meal you could possibly eat, but man, we love it. And if you are out west like I am, you get told off by the people out east that it's poutine, not poutine. But that E is on the end, so that makes that I a long I. But anyways, poutine.
But I will deduct a point because the proper saying is what is poutine. But anyways,
what is poutine?
Jeopardy. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know the rules.
Number 4. This is where I expose you. You're never going to get this. Canadians eat more than Americans, making them the world's top consumers.
What is beef?
Ha! You call yourself Canadian? What is mac and cheese? Ha!
What, really?
Exposed you.
Like KD? You guys have KD craft dinner?
Yep, mac and cheese. Yep.
I love mac and cheese. Interesting. I just assumed beef since we have a lot of beef here. Alberta is known for its beef. Interesting.
You call yourself.
I don't know. I don't really ever eat mac and cheese. When I do, it's like a nice treat for me.
Number 3. Symbol of Canada that appears on its flag, currency, and other artifacts.
What is the maple leaf?
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
Is that not the answer?
Yeah, that's the answer. Yes.
But also, I think we've talked about this before. Our currency, one has a maple leaf on it. One has a loon. Like our $1 coin is called a loonie because it has a loon on it. That's very Canadian. One has a caribou on it. Our quarter has a caribou. Our dime has a boat, the blue nose. I don't know why. I don't remember from elementary school social studies. We have a beaver on our nickel. We used to have a maple leaf on our pennies, but we no longer have pennies. What else? Our toonie. What the heck is on a toonie? Oh, a polar bear. That's a $2 coin. Yeah, it's nice. It's a $2 coin.
I have to get one.
You're exposing Becky as an actual Canadian. You're right.
Right. Whose side are you on? Okay. I got 2 more. 2 more.
Okay, they better be real hard.
Okay. All right. Canada has 2. The Act of 1969 made Canada officially bilingual.
What is French and English? Friend, that's easy.
I knew you'd say that. Yeah, I knew you'd say that.
But it's funny because not a lot of people actually speak French here. I said yesterday, Canadians do not like Quebec. Quebec is here. We don't like Quebec. No one on this side of Ontario likes Quebec.
No?
No.
Okay. That's pretty gangster.
Yeah, really gangster. They're like your Florida.
Go back to Quebec where you come from.
Go back to France where you originated. That's right.
All right. This is going exactly how I planned. You call yourself a Canadian.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Not my choice.
All right. Canada is the world's 2nd largest country after Russia. 6 time zones. Name them.
Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern. How many did I say? 4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I don't know. The ones in the Maritimes. What are those? Atlantic? Is that a time zone?
Okay. Yep. One more.
Yeah, the Maritime one. That's what I was thinking too. I actually have no idea. The Newfoundland one. Newfoundland has a weird time zone. It's only like a half-hour difference. And the goat reigns supreme. Man, that's my goat sound. That's what it is, right? The Maritime one.
That's what it is.
One? Yeah, Newfoundland's a weird place, man.
Back to the drawing board.
Back to the drawing board. Well, I feel like I should give you some Canadian facts. Yukon. No, Yukon is above British Columbia. So that's in the Pacific time zone. It's right beside Yukon touches Alaska.
Really?
Okay, how about this? The Canadian population is how many? How many do you think live here? Let's see how old this is.
Let's see. I would say, oh, so it's the size of Russia. So I would say about maybe 6 million.
I'm sorry, 6 million?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
like our Toronto has almost 6 million.
Oh, okay. Toronto has 6
Wait,
million people?
no, I think it's 4 million.
Oh, okay.
Okay, put into perspective, the USA has 300 million people.
Yeah.
So, do you want to answer that one again?
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking, you know what? Okay. Canada is a country. So I'm going to say
You're right.
Canada's a country. So I'm going to say
Let's put your American education system to the test here.
I'm going to say 46 million.
Ooh, pretty darn close. 38.9 million. We are about 1/10 of America's population at like triple the size. So to put that in perspective, we have a total land area of 2 million square kilometers. A kilometer is, well, I think it's 1.6 kilometers is a mile. So again, why we have different ones, I'll never know. Let's see, 3.7 people per square kilometer. To put into perspective, the United States has 35 people per square kilometer. So yeah, roughly a tenth of what you guys are. Canada shares the world's longest international border with the US. Lucky that we do, because most people in Canada live within 200 kilometers of the international boundary. Interesting. I didn't know that. I am not at all. But I guess places like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, and Calgary are only a few hours away from the border. Ooh, guess what the Canadian average life expectancy is?
58.
58? What, you think we die of hyperthermia?
Heck yeah, it's cold down there.
Yeah, maybe. This week was like minus 42 Fahrenheit.
Oh God.
81 years old. That's okay.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Ron wants to know, does that total count the 50 million Democrats that crossed since January? I think so, because 50 million Canadians tried to get into the States after that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is a fun fact here? Canada is the #1 donut consumer in the world. That makes sense.
Really?
We also spell it donut, DOUGHNUT, not DONUT, like dough nut.
Interesting.
And we call the little circles out like the middle of the donut there. You guys call them donut holes. We call them Timbits from Tim Hortons.
Timbits. I like that.
Timbits.
I miss Tim Hortons.
You been?
Yeah, we used to have one. They shut it down.
Really? We have like, I live in a town of like 30 or 40,000. We have like 4 Tim Hortons here, 2 Starbucks. And then the next town over has like 3 or 4, and they only have like 15,000 people. So yeah, we love it. We love our Timmys. It says that we have 30 million people, and yet we eat 1 billion donuts annually. That's wild.
Wow.
Wild. All right. In Churchill, Manitoba. So that's I'm gonna say it's like above the Dakotas. Like I know Manitoba is above the Dakotas. So Churchill is probably straight up from that. It's the polar bear capital of the world. It's located in the far north of Manitoba. It's located in the center of Polar Bear Alley, where polar bears walk freely through the town toward Hudson's Bay. Hudson's Bay is like a big water. Because of this fact, nobody locks the doors to their houses or cars in case of a polar bear attack. That's wild. That's like some safari.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
You don't lock it.
Yeah, you're not worried about like predators that are human. You worry about predators that are animals. That's wild. That's like
polar bear. Yeah. All right. Okay.
So in Churchill, there's actually a polar bear jail waiting for polar bears waiting out their sentence until the weather is good to send them out in the frozen tundra to resume their life. Okay, that's wild.
All right.
That's wild.
Oh,
Okay, let's
Bear
see
City.
one more quick fact. Oh, what do you think our national animal is?
Moose.
Beaver.
Beaver.
I don't know, man.
Beaver.
I don't know.
Beaver.
Beaver. I guess there's lots of beavers here.
Okay.
Okay, well, Kenny, we are in our last 10 minutes here. I probably should have given this more time for my last one, but that's okay. This one I'm calling Becky's top 10 / make Kenny say what? Only because for me, I was like, oh my God, when I was reading this, I was like blown away. These are famous Albertans. Alberta is my province. A province is like a state for anyone who doesn't know that. I am above Idaho and Montana. Okay, straight up from there. I am fairly north, but not like Arctic north or anything. These are famous Albertans, so people who were born here and went on to do famous things. Okay, number one for me has to be Michael J. Fox. He was born in Edmonton. I live in a suburb of Edmonton. Michael J. Fox is my boy. I didn't even know this when I started loving Back to the Future, but it makes me love him so much more. This next guy, also from Edmonton, his name is Nathan Fillion. You might know him from The Rookie, Firefly, Castle. You would know him to see him. I know. You know what? Ron would be the guy to do this with because Ron knows all the people, and I know that you don't. But you would know him.
Castle, huh? Is he?
Do you know?
Would he be the writer? Would he be the writer?
No, he's the main actor. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the author.
Well, he might write it. Oh, I see. I thought you meant did he write the show? I've never seen the show.
Oh,
this is him right here. Let me move.
Yeah.
This guy.
He plays the author. He's supposed to be writing the book. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Is that what it is? Okay. I mean.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He's from Edmonton, my same town. Okay. Evangeline Lilly. She is the main girl on Lost. She was also the girl in The Hobbit. Dark hair, beautiful, gorgeous. She's also on Ant-Man.
Okay. All right. Oh,
you must
okay.
know.
Yes.
She's from Fort Saskatchewan. Fort Saskatchewan is another suburb of Edmonton. I am on the west side. That would be on the northeast side of Edmonton.
Okay. All right.
So close to here.
West side.
Alicia Cuthbert. You know her from 24, The Girl Next Door, that movie, The Ranch. Yes. With Ashton Kutcher, blonde girl, or maybe most famously, she's married to that hockey player, something Phaneuf, Dion Phaneuf, is that the right name? And Sean Avery dated her and said some pretty nasty things about her. And then he got suspended for it back in the day, all the things. Anyway, she is from Calgary, Alberta, 3 hours south of me.
Okay, all right.
Now, this one, you probably won't think that this one's famous enough to talk about, but I was like blown away by this one. Keith Morrison. He is the host of Dateline. I watch Dateline every day. I watch my murder shows all day, every day. This guy, Keith Morrison, is from Lloydminster. Now, Lloydminster is right on the border of Alberta and Saskatchewan. So they called it Saskatchewan. I'm calling it Alberta, but he is from Lloydminster. I am shocked by this. He's also the stepfather of Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing. I had no idea.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Shocked by this.
Yeah, with the gray hair. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. He's very like, I don't know, when he talks, it's like that. Okay, you'll like this one as a sports guy, maybe. Bret Hart. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Thank you.
From WWF.
Yes. The GOAT.
The GOAT, yes. So I would assume that also means Owen Hart is from here, but they are from Calgary, Alberta.
Yep. The dungeon. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even give you my runners up for this list. Okay, I'm going to quickly do my runners up. Joni Mitchell, you know the singer Joni Mitchell? She's from Fort McLeod, Alberta. I had no idea. I know.
Hey.
See what?
Joni Mitchell never lies.
That's right. And she's from Fort McLeod, Alberta. I'm like shocked by this. Katie Lang, legendary lesbian songstress Katie Lang, Edmonton.
Okay.
Corey Monteith, you know him from Glee. He also died a few years ago from a drug overdose. Calgary, Alberta.
Wow.
Yeah. Trisha Helfer, you know her from Battlestar Galactica and Lucifer. Very beautiful blonde girl. From Donalda, Alberta.
Okay.
Jill Hennessy, you know her from Law and Order and her own show called Crossing Jordan for many years. I know, Ron, the honorable mentions are weak. That's why they're the mentions and not my list. Anyway, she's from Edmonton. And you guys might like this one because you're sports people. Ken Hitchcock, he was a NHL coach. He coached Dallas, Philadelphia, Columbus, St. Louis, and Edmonton at points in his career. He is also from Edmonton. Yeah, Dallas. I said Dallas. Okay, back to the main list here. Nickelback. Now, most people hate Nickelback for whatever reason. I like them. I think they're awesome.
Me too.
They are from Hanna, Alberta. That's down south in Alberta, only about 4 or 5 hours from here. Okay, these are my 3 that made me like really say what. And well, maybe not this one. Jordan Peterson. Do you know Jordan Peterson? He's very political. He's very it right now. What? How? How do you not know? Okay, we gotta let me look this up. Okay.
Yes.
I should have done this. I should have known that you wouldn't have known these people.
See?
He's okay, look, he's very, very popular and outspoken. People don't like him because he says the truth, and then people don't like him. You know, he's kind of like Candace Owens and people like that. I'm gonna change the picture. You're gonna see him right away. Okay, there we go.
I've never seen him in my life. Don't know.
What? Jordan Peterson's the best. Okay, whatever. Okay, here's my ones that are like mind-blowing. The first one, and we talked about this, well, you guys talked about this yesterday on the show. Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong is from Edmonton, Alberta. I know.
Get the hell out of heck out of here.
I know. I was reading the list. I typed in famous Albertans, right? And I thought, okay, yeah, whatever, famous Albertans. I'm reading the list, the Michael J. Fox, things like that. And I was like, pardon me, Tommy Chong. And then the next guy as well. I was like, there ain't no way that these guys are from here. I thought they got the list wrong. I thought maybe there was somewhere called Alberta, like Texas, Alberta. No.
Alberta, Mexico?
Exactly. No. Can you believe that? Tommy Chong, born in Edmonton. I know. Finally, the last one. This was the one that really threw me. I'm going to change my background because this one is like mind-blowing. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I had no idea. And like, if you don't know who this is, like Ted Cruz. Ted frickin' Cruz is from Calgary, Alberta. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I'm done, yo.
You know what this tells me? That there's hope for an Albertan like me to get down to Texas. That's what it tells me. I don't have a political career. I post way too many offensive things, but like Ted Cruz, man.
Ted Cruz is
from Calgary, Alberta. He's the junior United States Senator from Texas, currently Republican. He was the runner-up for the Republican Party nominee in 2016, lost to Trump. But like this could have been your president in 2016 from Calgary, Alberta. Mind blown. Wild, right?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, yo. I'm done. I don't even know what to say.
Are you shocked?
I'm okay. Okay. I don't even know. I'm shocked. I don't even know. I don't even know what.
Tommy Chong and Ted Cruz, man, and Joni Mitchell. Those all kind of blew my mind. I was like, and Keith Morrison from Dateline. Those ones like blew my mind. I was sitting there last night and I was like, stop it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, so I was pretty excited about this list. I had to share it with you.
Joni Mitchell from Canada?
I'm from Fort McLeod, of all the things. That's mind-blowing.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I know. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this list today. I really liked it.
I did.
Like Ron says, awful but like I didn't rank these in any way. I just wrote them down. I mean, obviously Michael J. Fox has my vote because he's my boy.
Mine too. Great list. Great list.
It's
It's not
just
like
such an
Ron, this is top
interesting
5.
list.
You're right.
I'm sorry, I didn't throw Ludacris on my list.
Right? Real ludicrous. Oh.
I didn't throw, I don't know, Ted Cruz before Michael J. Fox.
Right?
You know what? You know what I was going to do? This was my plan. I was like, I'm gonna do a top 5 Seal songs.
Yes.
There was not enough to choose from. So I didn't do.
Oh.
No, that's not true. There was a list of his top 10 songs. I just didn't know any of them, so I didn't do it.
I don't know, like Kiss from a Rose 5, Kiss from a Rose 4, Kiss from a Rose 3.
Crazy.
Kiss from a
Crazy is a
Rose
good
2.
song.
Oh yes, crazy. Yes, crazy.
And then there was that song from Space Jam that he redid. The remake of Steve Miller. Was it
Fly
Fly Like
like
an
an
Eagle?
eagle to the sea. I forgot about
Yeah.
that one. Fly like an eagle.
I like
My
Seal.
me too,
Mr.
yeah.
Heidi Klum there.
I know he messed up.
I don't know. I think she's probably crazy. She's probably crazy.
Yeah,
Anyways,
models
that's
are
our
crazy.
show today. Great show. You and I didn't fight it out. So I mean, like,
I
that's
know.
awesome.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
Maybe next time. Stump me with some real hard questions next time.
Oh, for now, this proves that you're Canadian. But next time.
Okay, like, don't remind me. All right. Canada, Canada could be really awesome. We're just so dumb sometimes. Our leadership is so poor. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, well, join us tomorrow where you're back. 3 shows this week for you. Dang.
No, this is
Not tomorrow, Saturday. I don't know what day it is.
Saturday. I was about to say, what happened?
We're on Friday. Yeah, 3 shows for you this week. That's a lot. So once again, we are still looking for an additional host to just take over 1 show a week. That would be awesome, so that all of us can just kind of do 2 shows. That would be cool. If you are interested in joining our show, send the show a message. Ron will get it. He is our Captain Ron. He will field it and have a little chat with you. Yeah, but that's it. That was a great show. Join us on all of our social medias here, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. What's the new one that we have? The one with the butterfly. What's that new one? Sky Blue. Okay. Join us there. Twitter,
Blue
X.
Sky.
I don't know if that's still a thing. Oh, Blue Sky. All right. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all the places. Kick. Ron has all the things. I don't know how he maintains it. I don't know where he's got time for this, but anyways, join us again on Saturday when Ron and Kenny will argue about who has the better taste in music. As usual. Like, I'm not wrong. Right?
I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on behalf of myself and Ted Cruz here, have a great day and we will see you on Saturday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.